Over the past couple months, I've been trying to attempt 75 hard. I think there's a season where you need to recognize when something's hurting you and when something's helping you. I'm a big advocate of 75 hard. I think it's a great challenge. I think it really does test a lot of things and you learn how you can get better over time. Although it is a very restrictive program and it's meant to be restrictive. It's the last quarter of 2024. I've been trying to do this challenge since the beginning of the year and I've failed multiple times. And what I'm beginning to realize is that it has been a little bit more of a hindrance than a benefit in this specific season in my life. What do I mean by that? I'm a fairly structured person already. When it comes to 75 hard, I was already doing those tasks. I was already doing my workouts. I was already eating a fairly clean diet. I was already doing outdoor walks. But in this specific season of my life where I have goals that I want to hit and other things that I want to prioritize, it just makes it harder to do what I need to do. Rather than spending 2 hours in the morning journaling, reading the word, praying, going out for a short walk, I'm spending 2 hours trying to get my reading in, trying to get my walk in, and also trying to make breakfast before I have to go to work. And it got me into a routine. I started getting better with it, but I still thought it as a waste of time because 45 minutes, I could be studying a course, I could be making some content, I could be editing, and it just didn't seem the reward was worth the effort in this season. Now, if I'm in a different season of my life, then I'll do it. But I used to be one of those diehard, oh, you just got to do it, you just got to start. It doesn't matter what time, you just got to start today. And it's like, no, I have these routines that are not making me better, they're making me worse, they're making me less effective. And I'm not able to put forth the effort in other endeavors. So when it comes to 75 hard, I think you have to acknowledge the season that you're in and if it's something that will help kickstart your life. If you feel like you're in a season where you're not as disciplined and you've fallen back and you've gotten comfortable, then yes, you should do 75 hard. But if you're in a season where you're already grinding, you're working hard, and you're trying to get better, it could get in the way sometimes. And I'm not saying that's a bad challenge. I'm just saying that for me in this current moment, it's not the best to do. I think once I get closer to the new year, I'll be able to assess whether I want to start again. I do want to do the Live Hard program, which is a whole year and it has 3 phases on top of 75 hard. And you gotta recognize the season that you're in. If you're becoming less effective, then you gotta make some changes. And for me, that's what I was noticing. I needed a different strategy. I needed to put my effort and energy into something else, and I just needed to take a break from it altogether. So, add by saying this, it wasn't that the challenge itself wasn't working. I felt like I was prioritizing the challenge over prioritizing God. And I started to idolize the challenge more because I would prioritize all these tasks for the challenge, but I wasn't making time to do a deep dive study in my Bible or to have a deep and sincere prayer and making that time and that connection and that intimacy with God. It was starting to hinder me because I was starting to feel spiritually disconnected from God, and I lacked direction and discernment and in the being able to understand what He was trying to tell me. And I did not like that feeling of being separated. I did not like that feeling of just having 2 masters, essentially, which is like me trying to do this challenge to the best of my ability and also trying to please God at the same time when God wants to be at the center and He wants to be first in everything. And I wasn't giving my everything to God. I was doing this challenge out of a selfish ambition almost, and I was just trying to do it just to prove a point. And I was just trying to do it because I wanted to see growth within myself and my business, but I didn't prioritize the one thing that would grow me the most, which is a connection with God, letting Jesus change my heart. So, that's the reason why I said that it's not the right season of my life, because I was prioritizing challenge over prioritizing a foundation and a relationship with God. That's why. And if I prioritize a relationship and a foundation with God first, and then take on the challenge, then I'll be able to balance the two and to stay rooted in God. Right now, I am doing this video challenge, and I'm just going to post whatever and see what happens, and allow my skills and my video and my public speaking skills to develop over the course of this month or so. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Coach Ash out.